The Paranormal Activity franchise follows the main antagonist, Katie, who is possessed by a demon. Throughout the 4 movies, we see the demon trying to take the souls it was promised after the birth of Katie and her sister, and causing havoc throughout the 4 different families.
Paranormal Activity 1 focuses on Katie and her husband. In this movie, we learn that Katie has had a force following her around since she was born. In this film, Katie becomes possessed by said force and kills her husband. Paranormal Activity 1 level of scariness ends up being a 1 out of 5 since the movie is filled with a ton of slow spots and the timing of scares becomes predictable. The production value is a 2 out of 5 with limited space and all around low quality. Entertainment is a 2 out of 5 because of the slow spots, and 5 out of 5 with suspense, because even though slow spots are slow, they end up having the audience waiting for something to happen. Paranormal Activity 2 is a prequel to the original movie and focuses on Katie's sister Christy and her family, her husband Daniel and his daughter, and their son Hunter, who we later find out is supposed to be sacrificed to Katie's demon. At the end, Katie abducts Hunter.
Katie?
Scariness is a 3 out of 5 from when Katie walks up slowly behind Daniel and snaps his neck. Entertainment is a 3 out of 5 with how Christy is dragged down to the basement. Suspense is a 2 out of 5 because of the scene when Christy is fully possessed and is trying to take Hunter while Daniel is confused in the dark.
Paranormal Activity 3 is a prequel to all the movies and is about Katie and her sister Christy and how their demon affected their early lives. Their demon terrorizes the family, co-workers, and the babysitter. The movie ends with their dad being snapped in half. Scariness is a 4 out of 5 because of the scene with the babysitter and kid in the sheet, but it turns out the kid's not in the sheet. Entertainment is a 4 out of 5 because of the scene of the dad running throughout the house looking for the girls. Production is a 2 out of 5 because of the quality is not true to the time period and ends up taking the viewer out of the movie. Suspense is a 4 out of 5 because of the slow build-up of the bad behavior being blamed on the girls, but later turns out to be Toby causing it all. Paranormal Activity 4 is about a family living in the suburbs who gets a neighbor, which later turns out to be Katie, who is trying to lure their son, Wyatt, to return to her and to get their daughter, Alex, possessed. Scariness is a 5 out of 5 with the use of the kinetic camera. The viewer can finally see Toby.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
And with the final scene with all the witches about to go ham. Entertainment is a 5 out of 5 with the limited slow spots and the natural acting from the leads of Alex and her boyfriend. Production is a 5 out of 5 with the setting now not being limited to the interior of a home but to a whole neighborhood. The one detrimental aspect of the movie is suspense, with it only being a 2 out of 5. While the scares are off the charts, there is no room for the viewer to be on the edge of their seat.
The movie in 4th place is the first Paranormal Activity with only 11 points.
The movie in 3rd place is Paranormal Activity 2 with 12 points.
In 2nd place is Paranormal Activity 3 with 15 points.
And in 1st place is Paranormal Activity 4 with 18 points. Paranormal Activity 4 excelled in scariness, entertainment, and production value, but fell short with suspense.